Good morning, Biafrans all over the world. Good morning, IPOB. Good morning, lovers of freedom all over the world. Good morning, the good people of this world. Good morning to everybody. Here is morning, and here I bring greetings to all of you. Good morning, Mazin Nandekano. Good morning, Uchemofo. Good morning, all the veterans of Biafrans all over the world. And good morning, the lovers of freedom. Here we bring greetings to you because in this program, the most important thing is that we first of all care about you. We first of all care about your family. We first of all care about your welfare. We first of all care about everything about your life. And that is the reason why when we come to this program, the first thing we are going to do is to greet our people everywhere they find themselves in this planet Earth. We ask you, how is your family? How is your children? How is your wife? How is your husband? How is your relations? And how is your relatives? And how is Biafra land? That is who we are because we value life. Nobody can take it away from us. We value life. We appreciate humanity. And we are the kind of people who cares about our people. No matter what the enemies are trying to do, no matter the bad things the enemy want to do against our people, we will stand resolute, we will stand firm, because on due time, I believe that those enemies will be wiped out in Biafra land. And Biafrans will regain their freedom, they will regain their identity, they will regain their land back from the enemies that is trying to take it away from them. So here is money, and we bring the good money for you wherever you find yourself. We also say good afternoon and good evening, also good night, depending where you domicile in this world. But in this program, like I said, we don't call the name of the people, the viewers. We don't come here to thank anybody. We come here to deliver the message the way it was given to us. And that is the reason why this platform is different, because we don't come here to look at those people that tweet. We don't come here to look at those people that we praise what we are doing, or look at those people that we have to call their names for them to be happy to join the program. No, we go straight in what we are doing, because we are different when it comes to salvage our people, when it comes to talk the things that matters most in our land. We don't need to look at any faces. It is a collective effort. It is our responsibility that we have to discuss about the evil that is going on in our land, and we have to find solutions to solve those problems so that our people can live peacefully in Biafra land and all over the world. That is exactly what we are doing. So if you are in this program, or you are always in this program, and you are type of people who want the person that is doing the program to call your name to praise you, I want to say sorry, my brother and sisters. We are not into such programs. What we come here to do is to deliver the message the way it's given to us by Chukwu Okike Abiama. Whether you like it, you don't like it, the message have to be given to you. Then when the message or the revelation will be playing out, you will not say that you did not hear it, or you will remember that somebody somewhere say it before he begins to play out. That is exactly what we are doing here. Now, yesterday even, I was discussing about Wazirike, but that yesterday I was so nervous because it had become our traditions. It had become our normal that instead of us to be discussing how our people, how our land is going to be secured, instead of us to be discussing how are we going to put things in place to make sure that our land is secure and developed, to make sure that our people are secured, to make sure that our people have a better life, to make sure that we prepare a future for our children and for our generations to come. Instead of us to be thinking towards that, what we are now doing is to stabbing ourselves, betraying ourselves, and talking all manner of evil against ourselves. That is what we are now doing to ourselves, destroying ourselves by ourselves, helping the enemies to advance in their evil plan against Biafrans. That is what Biafrans are now doing. Biafrans have turned away from what they're supposed to do, the responsibility they're supposed to assume. Now they are busy gossiping themselves, betraying themselves, helping the enemies to advance into our land, to keep on destroying our people, and they keep on stealing the resources in our land. And that is very bad. That is very bad of us. That is the reason why yesterday I was talking about Wazirike for the video he played. I was talking about that video. But before we go into this program, I will play this music for you. Because you know, in those days, those musicians that come in those days, in those olden days, they were giving messages. It's not like they are singers. It's not that they are musicians. They were giving the messages. They were using music to send the message across Nigeria, across the people in Nigeria. They were using this music to enlighten people to buckle up, to stand in their feet, and they look into their future and the feast things they need to be feast. But it seemed like when these things were playing out, people were less busy, people were busy doing other things. And today, that things those people were singing in those days, all of them have already played out today, and they continue to play out because we have it in our culture, we have it in our blood, that we feel less concerned when things are happening. We feel less concerned when evil is ruling over the day. We feel less concerned when some people have connived together to destroy other people, or when people have planned evil against others, we feel less concerned. But at the end of the day, when that evil begins to play out, you now see everybody running enter scatter. We cannot continue to be running enter scatter. We cannot continue to be talking, doing all manner of things that we don't supposed to do. It is time we come together and plan ahead and even think how we are going to stop the whole evil that is playing out in our land. That is exactly what we are going to do. We are going to stop to be backstabbing ourselves, talking ill against ourselves, betraying ourselves, selling our people to enemies, allowing the enemies to come into our land, to destroy our land, to destroy our people, to kill our people, and we are busy chasing shadows. Some of us are busy chasing money. Some of us are busy doing other things. Why our land have been into chaos? Why people are dying? Our people are no longer safe. Our youth are no longer safe. Our mothers are no longer safe. Our fathers are no longer safe. So all this issue is what we are going to be looking into. Some of us now, what we do, everybody now want to have television station. Everybody want to create his own platform. And he will be there doing the bid of the wicked ones, doing the bid of the enemies, making sure that the enemy notice them so that they will buy his page to service the evil they are doing to our people. That is what many people are doing now. Many people are doing all manner of things. Why can't we focus to liberate our people? Why can't we focus to liberate our people? Why can't we fight this problem once for all? Why do we like to be betraying ourselves? The same thing happened today. That the Apuga, the party Ojukwu left for let me say, the party Ojukwu left for Biafrans. This party Ojukwu left for Biafrans, Apuga. It was this Apuga supposed to be the strongest party in the old eastern region. This Apuga supposed to be the power that all the eastern regions supposed to enter into and make sure that they use it to make sure they bring development and bring good things into Biafra land. Let us say we leave Biafra now. Let us keep Biafra aside. But this Apoga was the party Ojukwu form and the keep for all Biafrans to come into it and use it to bring development and use it to bring good things and use it to make sure that Biafra lands are safe. But today, what happened? Because of the evil in our land, because of betrayers, because of selfishness, because of all manner of atrocities in our land, they have thrown this Apoga away. They now went and bring Hausa Fulani party into our land. They went and bring other people's party into our land. And that is what we are seeing today. That is what we are seeing today. In our land now is where you now practice APC. In our land is now where you practice PDP. In our land is where you went and conquer all manner of party and you brought it. But the party that we are giving to you people, the party push all these governors, all these senators, all these leaders you see in Biafra land, the party where they enter and come out and become leaders, they have passed that route and they lock the door. They have passed those routes and they throw that party away. Now they went outside and brought things that is not our own. They now went outside and brought the cultures that is not our own, and they come into our land and they impose it to our people. And that is the reason why the evil you see in our land, it seems like have no remedy. So it is time we must check what is happening in our land. We must focus and see what is happening in our land. And we must try to begin to fix it. What our people is doing in our land have become unnormal. It have become something everybody have to look into. This is no longer a joke. This is no longer a joke. This is no longer things anybody can turn his eye and feel that it does not concern him. This is a very serious matter because our people have taken another step completely. And this step they have taken is destroying our people. And it is the people that is going to stop them. We are going to stop these people for this move they are making in Biafra land. We are going to stop them for this move they are making in the old eastern region. Let me say old eastern region. This move, all these leaders, this move they are making is destroying our people. And it is the people that is going to stop them for that move. It has come to the time when the people will stand up and tell these people you call leaders that enough is enough. It is time we are going to tell them this is what we need. And this is how you are going to do it. Failing to do what we ask you to do, we are going to come after you. And we are going to bring you out and deal with you. This is what we are going to be talking about. Because we cannot feel that nothing is happening. We cannot feel that we are normal. We cannot feel that everything is going well. Why you know that nothing is working? Why you know that quiet, that quiet you keep, that sad, that quiet you feel that you keep, that less concern you feel that you keep, is destroying life and properties of people in our land. So we are going to start doing something about it. We are going to begin to look into those leaders in our land. We are going to begin to look into those people who call themselves leaders in our land. We are going to be now looking into those traditional rulers in our land, into those senators, into those governors, local government chairman, councillors, even the elders in our land, into those old men and old women, into those our youth. It is time we are going to begin to pay attention in them and see the kind of life or the kind of future they are trying to bring into our land. And when we find anybody who is not doing anything that will bring that will bring development, peace into our land, when we see anybody who don't want to bring peace and development and good life to our people, we are going to tackle the person. We are going to be in unity and stop the person to make that move again. That is what we are going to be doing. We should stop fighting ourselves. We should stop betraying ourselves. We should stop looking for something we does not keep. We should stop beating around the bush while the enemies are busy conquering our land, while the enemies are busy destroying our people, while the enemies are busy coming into our land to do whatever they like. And those people that are supposed to stand up to protect the citizens of our people, to protect the interests of our people are busy supporting the enemies, supporting those people who have come to destroy our land, supporting those people who have come to destroy everything our forefathers have left for us. We will not allow them to do that. Because the reason why we are saying this is because of our children and of the generations to come. How are they going to live if these people finally destroy all the system? If they finally sell our land to enemies, if they have given all the secret to the enemies, if they have betrayed our people, finished, if they have sold our people, how our children and our generation, how are they going to live when time comes for them to live? That means they are going to be in serious danger in their own land. Our people are in serious danger in their land today. Serious danger in their land, that many of them cannot even talk in their land again. This is not in another person's land. This is in Biafra land. Many of our people can no longer talk. Somebody called me last 2 weeks ago and told me that in Igbo land, some part of Igbo land today, or some part of Biafra, that it is Hausa Fulani now. If he even talk, if he cannot even challenge Hausa Fulani in our land, you cannot even talk to Hausa Fulani in our land. That our people is now afraid, even in their own land. Our people is now afraid that Hausa Fulanis are carrying gun, carrying daggers, moving around, and anybody that is trying to challenge them, they will use that gun and use that dagger and use the weapon they have to attack the person. In our own land, our people have turned into beggars in their own land. Our people have turned into beggars in their own land. Even the person went to the extent of telling me that even our farmlands today, many of our people does no longer go to farm because Hausa Fulanis have occupied our farmlands. They have occupied our forests. People are now afraid to go into their farm and they farm what they will eat and what their family will eat. And all these things, we are not talking about it. We are not looking for solution to resolve all this problem. We are not talking about all this evil that is going on. The only thing we talk is to come out in social media. You will see people trying to blame others. You will see people try to blame their frustration. You will see people try to put confusions in the midst of those people who is fighting for liberation of our people. And that is the reason why it is time we begin to look into all these issues and begins to resolve them one after another. Because all these issues you see, it is our responsibility to resolve it. It is not the responsibility of any one person. It is collective effort. It is a collective effort. It is not the time to blame anybody. It is not the time to blame anybody. It is time for you to come out and end your own view and find solution. Bring any solution. Bring anything. Bring any a solution you think it can resolve these issues. And when you bring it, it is time to put it at work at the same time, so that we can even save our land and save our people. That is the most important thing. Instead of us to be coming out, and what we do here is, this one is this one is that. This one is doing this. This one is looking for money. This one is looking for this. Enough of all this rubbish we have exhibited, thinking that we are doing ourselves good. Enough of it. It is time to put full stop on all those things. It is time for us to face the reality. It is time for us to face the reality. The reality is that our land is under siege. The reality is that our land is under siege. The enemies have occupied our land, and they are killing our people. They are destroying our people. That is the reality. The reality is that our people is now afraid in their own land. The reality is that those people who are supposed to protect life and properties in our land, they have joined the enemies to destroy our people. And this is what we are going to be looking into. This is the problems that we are going to be looking into, instead of blaming people or looking for who to tackle or looking for who to gossip. All these things is what we are going to be thinking, how we are going to resolve it. Because these are the these are the problems our people are facing. These are the problems that make our people running away from our land, going to another places to develop another places. Even in our communities, it is time we are going to be looking into those people who call themselves old men and old women, young men and young women, boys and girls in our land, looking what the activities, what they are really doing in our land. Is it what they are doing in our land is something that will bring peace and development into our land? Or what they are doing in our land is to cause confusions and bring bloodshed into our land? All these are the things we are going to be thinking about. And when we finally got it, we can now fight the common enemy. We can tell the common enemy where they have to stay and where they don't have to stay. But as long we have never come to that reality, our people will continue to die. Our people will continue to die. The enemy will continue to kill our people, and they bring the confusions and they bring the blame to some people. And we are going to stop it. Even in our villages, some of the old men you have in our villages are terrible. Some of the old women you have in our villages are also terrible. These are the people, I have said it once at a time. This is the people, when their son went outside, get money, and come back to develop, to build a house, or to do something better in the community. The same old men and women will be going to native doctor, to make sure they render their son and they render their daughter who have gone out to suffer and make money to come to develop the community. They will go to native doctors to make sure they bring charm to render that person useless. And we know them. We see them in our communities. We know that they are evils. But nobody wants to take the justice into those people, so that this kind of people will be brought to book. Many of our people have died because they come to their villages to build a house, or they come to their villages to do something that will benefit the community. Many of our people have died, not even the government that killed them, not even the leaders that in Nigeria that killed them. This is the people that we are living with them. These are community people, elders, those people you call elders. They are even killing their own sons because of greeding, because of wickedness. In our places where you see somebody, he will be very hungry. that the other person's son make it, that the other person's son have money. Because his son have never got money, because his son have never get anything, he will be very angry and become an enemy to progress of a family. And he will be going to native daughters, going to different places to make sure that he render that family useless, so that their family will become like him, so that their family will look the same way he's looking. So it means if the person is looking haggard, he wants other families to also be looking haggard. If that family is a drunkard, he wants other families to be a drunkard. Now, when you are doing all these things into your community, he wants everybody in that community to be useless the way you are. Who now will save the people when the time comes? Who now will come out to talk, to defend the people when the time comes? You now see the problem we are facing. That's why I told you, this fight is not the fight we fight from outside. This is a fight we start in our house. We start in our community. We start in our places, in our villages. We will now begin to dictate all those evil men and evil women. We will begin to dictate all those evil boys and evil girls who have no use to our people, who have nothing to contribute for the betterment of our land and for the betterment of our people. Once we get all these kind of people in our communities, in our villages, this kind of people need to be dealt with. You don't need even to go give it to any police. You don't need to give it to any idiot call himself a government of Nigeria. Those ones are criminal on their own. We need to deal with all those people by ourselves. From now, savaging our communities and savaging our villages, savaging our people in our communities and villages is very important. In this way, we can savage our land and we will come out in the public. Then we will face the real enemies that is using all these people to commit atrocities in our land. And I promise you we are going to do that. We are going to do it. Because we cannot be every year. We cannot be in a country every year we are still talking about one word. Very soon now, this year we go. This year is almost finished. Year 2020 is almost finished. Remaining 1 month ahead for this year to go, for this year to be over. And you are expecting 2021. You are expecting the same talking. You are expecting the same rubbish. You are expecting the same gossip. And we will continue gossiping and talking rubbish all our life when other people are busy developing their land. When other people are busy looking for a way to make sure that their land are well developed. And they come into Biafra land, come into Igbo land, confusing you, destroying your mind, destroying your memory, making you to hate your own brother, making you to hate your own sister, so that you will run away from that your land, go to their land and you are developing it. And tomorrow, they will be using what you have in that their land. They will be using it to threatening you, telling you that you will not leave because you have it here. How many of them have come into Biafra land to make the kind of effort Biafrans have made in other communities, other regions? How many of these one Nigeria people, how many of them have come into Biafra land and built the kind of things Biafrans have built in other places in Nigeria? How many of them have done it? None of them have done it. The only thing we see is that they will come out in social media threatening the same Biafrans, threatening them that they should go to their land because they feel that they have humanized you. They feel that they have destroyed your memory. They feel that they can cause confusion between you and your brothers and sisters. You will go and begin to kill yourself. That is what they are doing. And when you are killing yourself, destroying yourself, they will be busy coming to our land, stealing our resources, taking those resources away without your knowledge, because you are busy destroying yourself. Our youth is not even helping matter. The problem we have today is that those people you call youth in Biafra land are no longer helping matter. They are more terrible than any other thing I can talk about. And they begins to ask, is it this way? Is it this way you are going to build the future of our generation? Is it this way you are going to build the future of our generation to come? The way you are going now, the way you are going, the way you are doing things, the way you are reasoning, is it this way you are going to build a future for our generations to come? Is it this way you are going to build the peace of our generations to come? We are going to think twice. We are going to think twice. This greediness and selfishness of Igbo people and the Biafrans at large is going to stop. We are going to put full stop on it. You know what? These people make you to feel that they are developing everywhere. They make you to feel that they are working. They make you to feel that they are doing the work. They are not doing anything. They are not doing anything. They are bringing death and confusion into our land. They are not doing anything in our land. Go and calculate how many years these people have been into leadership in our land. Go and calculate it and look at our land today. Look at the corners of Biafra land. Look at all the environment of Biafra land. Look at all the whole places. Look at the system itself. And they find out that these people have never done anything. What they are doing to you is more you look, less you see. That is exactly what they are doing to you. They make you to see, they make you to look, and at the end of the day, you see nothing. And that is the reason why when they come, they know how to come after you. They know how to come and spoil your mind. They know how to come and destroy you. They know how to come and destroy your mind, they destroy your memory. They know it. And that is the reason why they put you in the system of poverty. That is the reason why they put you into that system of poverty. The reason why they put you in darkness, so that you will remain in darkness. So that anytime they come to destroy you, they will just walk into that darkness, put confusion on that place. You will be jumping around there while they will be busy doing what they know how to do. And it is time we begin to put full stop on it. We begin to put full stop on it. Because we never tell ourselves the truth. We never tell ourselves the truth. And it is time we begin to tell ourselves the truth. It is time we begin to look for those people who is really fighting for our freedom. Those people who is still really standing for betterment of our people. And we support those people. We stand solidarity with those people. It doesn't matter where you come out from Biafra land. It doesn't matter where you come out from Eastern region. Because all this year demarcation, all this year evil demarcation, all this year tribalism, all this year rule and divide, you are using your own hand to create by yourself. You say that the British are the one that bring this rule and divide for you. But today, you are now the one using your hand to divide yourself. You make it very easy for the enemy to come. For them, now you are making it very easy for Fulanis to come into your land and dictate what will happen in your land. You are making it very easy for the Fulanis, for those people that have been slavering you, for those people that have been stealing your resources, for those people that make your land undeveloped, for those people that have make your land turn into a buried ground every day. Now you are making it very easy for them to come and do whatever they like. And you are doing it perfect for them. And that is what they are looking for. That is what they are looking for. So what they are doing now, when they see anybody who rise up in Biafra land to speak about the evil that is going on in Biafra land, or to look for solution to solve those problems in Biafra land, they will go and instigate problem between the brothers of that person, between sisters of that person, so that those people will now begin to fight their brothers and sisters, while the enemies will come and they plant their evil. And tomorrow you come out, you cry. Tomorrow you come out, you complain. Tomorrow you come out, you are suffering. How can you now solve the problem? If you really know that you are suffering, how do you want to end that you are suffering? If you know that you are living in darkness, how do you want to live? How do you want to resolve the problem of that darkness? If you know that you don't have a good road, how do you want to end that bad road? This is what we'll be asking ourselves. What have this government in Nigeria, what have they done in the old Eastern region? So he begins to understand what is going on. He begins to understand what is going on. So enough is enough. So the party, I was using the Apoga Ojukwu left for Old Eastern region. There is a reason why Ojukwu formed this Apoga. There is a reason why Ojukwu formed this Apoga and give it to Old Eastern region. The reason why is because he wants them to be in union. He wants them to stand in one union with this Apoga, so that they will use this party, this force, to bring good leadership to Biafrans. So that they will use this Apoga to produce good governors, governors that will come, and all they have in their mind is to make sure that everything, every money they got is to develop our land. This is the reason why Ojukwu formed this Apoga. But today, instead of this party, to do the work that make those people that form it, we allow criminals to come in, and today they have destroyed it. Today they have destroyed it because of our greediness, because of our selfishness, because we believe so much in money. We believe so much in money. We are looking for money. We abandon things that matters most. We abandon things that we need to fight for. We are busy chasing money. And in the way of chasing this money, anybody that give us the money, we take from that person without asking questions. The reason why that person gave us that money. We take the money from their hands without asking what they need before giving us that money. And today, those people that are supposed to talk, they have eaten money. They have eaten what they're not supposed to eat. And the enemies are using it against them. The enemies now are using that thing as a blackmail to them. So they can no longer talk. They can no longer speak. That thing that is in their mind, that power, that fire that is burning in their heart, they can no longer voice it out because they have stained that truth. So they rather come out addressing you, try to calm you down, try to make you to know that the problem is all over Nigeria. No, the problem is not all over Nigeria. The problem is how they are going to eliminate all the Igbos. The problem is how they are going to take over Biafra land. The problem is, how are we going to do to make sure that these Biafra people, we destroy them completely? They are not your friends. They are not your brothers, they are not your friends, and they can never be. No matter the kind of twist, no matter the kind of tongue, no matter the kind of the way they come, these people can never be your friend. They can never do anything that will benefit any Biafra person in Biafra land. They will always come, cause the problems in Biafra land, and you will be running away from Biafra land. When they finally done that, when they finally destroy every system, to take over the land will be very easy for them. To come and occupy it everywhere and begins to rule you as a slave will be very easy for them to do. And they are already doing it. They are already doing it. If you come to Biafra land today, those people you call governors, they are Hausa Fulani puppet. They are serving Hausa Fulanis. None of them have power of his own. None of them can stand and say, I am a governor, and stand firm and speak like a man. They can't do it. Even the madman Wike, we were thinking that he was speaking for Biafra before. Have you seen what he's doing to Biafrans? Have you seen what Hausa Fulani have turned him to? Because the same Hausa Fulanis, they have dig out his atrocities in Biafra land. They have dig out all his atrocities in River State. And they have shown him the atrocities. They have shown him the criminal, all what he have done, all what he have done in secret, that me and you doesn't see. Okay? There is things these people are doing that me and you does not know. They do it in secret. And me and you doesn't know it. But Hausa Fulani know what they are doing. Hausa Fulani know what those here governors, those here senators, those here local government chairman, those here traditional rulers. Hausa Fulanis know what they are doing in secret that me and you don't know. And whenever they want to come out to speak the truth, to save the life and properties of our people, Hausa Fulani will just come out and show them the evil they have committed in the secret. And they will change their tongue. They will change the topic. They will now come out and begin to address you. They will now come out and begin to make you to know that the suffering you are suffering is all over the places. The suffering you are suffering is not all over the places. There is nothing wrong with the land. Something is wrong with the people. And that is what we are talking about. Nothing is wrong with our land. It is the people that is in there that something is wrong with. And that is what we are going to be looking into. You cannot be a leader when you are so wicked. You cannot be a leader when you have all this mind of empiring all the whole wealth in the world. You cannot be a leader when you are so selfish. When all you think is where you are going to have a properties all over the places. How can you be a leader? How can you look around you and see what you are going to do for your people to be better? How can you look around and see how you are going to develop the land for people to live? Does it mean that nothing is wrong? Let me even say the truth. Nothing is wrong with Nigeria in the first place. Whether it's British that they call you Nigeria, whether it's a British that call you Nigeria, whether it's even France that call you Nigeria, whether anybody in this world will call you Nigeria, nothing is wrong with Nigeria. Something is wrong with those people that is living in Nigeria. So let us speak the truth. We need to speak the truth. Nothing is wrong. Because you see people coming out. Nigeria is a cause. Nigeria is this. Nigeria is a contraption. Yes. Nigeria is a contraption. Are you not a woman being? Can't you fix it? Can't you change things on it? Can't you make a move? Can't you change things to be? You think We don't know the system you are playing. So we must stand for the truth. Because the life of our people is being wasting in this God-forsaken people who are using our people to make merchandise of themselves, who are making rich in the blood of our people. The time has come. We are going to tell ourselves the truth. It is time to tell ourselves the truth. Nothing but the truth. Because whenever you see somebody that come out from Nigeria, they will always complain to you that Nigeria is a contraption. Yes, we believe that Nigeria is a contraption. And what happened? If in Nigeria, that name you call, that name you just mentioned is a contraption, the land, is a contraption as well? No, that land, is it a contraption? If in Nigeria, that name you mentioned is a curse, the land, is it a curse? What of the land? Is it a curse? No, the land is not a curse. So the people that is living in that land is cursed. And we need to address it. Because these people have taken us for ride. They have been taking us for granted. They have been taking us for all manner of rubbish. Trying to say their evils again for us. Try to make us to believe that we don't know where we stand. Try to make us to know that nothing will ever work in our life. Who told you? Who told you that something will not work? What does it take to develop a country? What does it take to make a country a better society? It takes you nothing. As a leader, it takes you nothing. Even somebody who doesn't go to school that have wisdom can make a country better. That can be somebody who does not go to school can build a better country. So why are you deceiving yourself? Why are you trying to come out and say evil against your people? And that evil is now destroying our people. And everybody keep quiet. We feel comfortable in that evil that is going on. We begin to fight ourselves. So as they told us that in Nigeria is a contraption, it's a British that come and they form Nigeria. When British form Nigeria, let us say British come to form Nigeria. Does the same British told you not to develop your land? Does it mean that it's the British that told you that you cannot have electricity? Does it mean that it's British that told you that you will not have good road in your land, in your country? Does it mean that British told you that you will not build bridges where bridges supposed to be in Nigeria? Does it mean that British told you that you are citizen, you can never take care of your citizen? You should allow your citizens to be dying. Does it mean it is your British that told you that your children will be dying for hunger? Does it mean, okay, let us put it this way. Let us put it this way. You see, like I said, this platform is not where we attend the rubbish. We don't attend the rubbish here. If you know, I said it yesterday night, if you know that you are evil, run away from this platform. Run with your leg. You know, many people say fake account. I don't use fake account. This is my account. This is my platform. Okay? This is original. If you are evil, run with your leg before the light and thunder that is in this platform blaster your face. I am the warrior. We are the warriors of Biafra. We look nobody face. We tell you the evil that you are committing. It doesn't matter if you are my mother, you are my brother, or my sister. It doesn't matter where you come from. We don't conduct evil. We don't hide evil in our cupboard. We don't keep our evil and we are talking about the other people evil. We are not interested of it. We expose everything. We expose all of you. All of you are evil. Both in Biafra land, Oduduwa, Hausa land, Arewa land, all of you into this leadership, all of you are evil, complete evil. You people are blood-sucking demons, destroying our people, destroying innocent lives. And it is time we are going to put full stop in all this rubbish. In all this rubbish, we are now going to put full stop on it. How we are going to do it, don't worry. When the time comes for us to put full stop in all this rubbish, we are going to do it. Because we want to secure future. We want to secure a good future for our children. We want to secure a good future for our generations to come. We don't want our children and our generation to come and they stay in this chaos, in this evil, in this darkness. We are going to do it. So we are going to tell ourselves the truth. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Because what I'm seeing now, it seems like in Nigeria is where people group themselves. And before you know, they will try to gather the crowd. When they finally gather the crowd, they will abandon the people. And they will now begin to make money. And tomorrow you see them for television station speaking rubbish, addressing rubbish, addressing nonsense, trying to sell out rubbish. Everybody, anybody that want to hear, they want to sell it. A time has come. We begin to reason like human being. Because what is happening in Nigeria now is no longer something you keep quiet. It's no longer something you say, and leave them, let them talk. Forget about it. Because the rain is already trying to fall. The rain is coming. It's coming with full force. And when this rain finally lands, I don't know what is going to happen.
Zụandụ ya nye Jacob ka onye oge ọ chọrọ ịnọgide n'oche gị. Mee ka Herod bupụ isi John ka o wee bụrụ eze ọka omee. Ọchịchị i mere ka Ịsọ were ihe ọ ga-eji zụọ ndụ ya nye Jacob ka o rie n'ụzọ iji aghụghọ nọdụ n'oche gị. Ọchịchị ọ bụ gị mere isi Goliath tọọ n'ọgbọ agha ebe ọ chọrọ ịdọkpụrụ ndị ọ ga-achị n'agha. I mere ka ndị agha Fero nwụsịa n'oké osimiri ebe ha chọrọ ijide ndị ha na-achị bụ nke Jehova napụrụ ha. Ọchịchị ị na-egbu mmadụ, ị na-ata ego, ị na-eme ka nna na nwa nọdụ n'agha, mee ka ikwu na ibe gụọ ndị mba ọzọ n'ala nke aka ha. Ị na-emebi ego. Ọ bụ gị mere ka agha daa n'ụwa niile, mee ka Afrịka bụrụ obodo na-anọ mgbe niile ịchụ ụzọ inwere onwe ha. Ọchịchị gị gburu Adolf Hitler nke obodo German, gbuo George Washington na John Kennedy nke America. Ọ bụ gị bụ omere Kwame Nkrumah nke obodo Ghana. Ọchịchị gị dotere ọtụtụ ndị obodo anyị n'ili n'ebe ha nọ taa. ụwa kirikatara bewe akwa arịrị. Ọchịchị gị tinyere agha n'obodo niile nke ụwa, mee ka mmụọ nsọ gbaa ọsọ n'ụlọ ụka ebe a na-eme ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị. Ọchịchị ọ bụghị ikowere ọtụtụ mmadụ obi n'elu ọtụtụ afọ na mba ndị ọzọ, mee ka ndị lọtara alọta bidokwa ụwa n'isi. Ọchịchị ọ bụghị mere ndị gọvanọ jiri lechasịa ihe dị n'ime gị anya mmiri wee gbaa ha n'anya. Gị mere mụ bụ okwe were ụkwụ si n'Aba laa Item ebe m na-ezere ndụ. Gị chebara ya ọhịa.
So like we are saying, because it is time we begin to look into the system. It is time we begin to look into the system. Because those people you see today, those people that you see today, there is no future they are keeping for our generations. There is no future they are keeping for the children. They don't have any future for the children. They don't have any future for the generations to come. They don't even have any future for the youth of today. They don't have any future for the people of today. So when you see this group of people who does not have any future, who have nothing to offer, who doesn't even know the meaning of leadership, who doesn't even know how are we going to fix things to work, when you see them, it is time for you to get up. When you are into a place and you are waiting for long for things to change, and the things are getting worse, what are you going to do? You don't need to blame your brother. You don't need to blame your sister. You don't need to blame anybody around you. What you need to do is to get up as a human being and challenge the issues, challenge those things that have kept you down for these years. You need to begin to focus challenging it, and then when you are trying to challenge all these things, you must make sure that you are a truthful. You must make sure that you have nothing like selfishness in your mind. You must make sure that you must not collect anything from anybody. Because once you begin to think of what you are going to gain, and when you begin to think of what you are going to achieve, if you come out and you want to take advantage of that thing that you see, because you think with it you can become somebody, I want to tell you that every soul that lost in that particular issue, every soul that lost in that particular movement, every soul that lost in that particular thing, you want to take advantage to make yourself rich, I want you to know that you are one of those people that destroy those souls. And you are going to pay for it. You are going to pay for it. Yes. Because in Nigeria is where people think, I am not the one who, I didn't kill anybody. I didn't call I didn't tell the soldier to come and kill. I didn't call the police to come and kill. I didn't do this. I am not the government. I am not the people that is leading the country. I am not the people that is taking care of the country. No. You are involved. When you see all those evil happen and they keep quiet, you are part of them. And any soul they kill, you are part of it. You are part of the killing. And the blood of that person is also in your hand. The blood of that person is also in your hand. You are a killer. You are a murderer. You are a murderer. You have key. Because you see the evil, you don't want to talk about it. You see the evil, you close your mouth. You see the evil, you turn your face to another side. You feel that he doesn't see it. And that evil is consuming your people. So whenever the evil consumes anybody, you are part of the killer. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you are there when they kill the person. It doesn't matter if you are there when they plan to kill. It doesn't matter when you are there when they plan to unleash their mayhem against innocent people. As far as you notice it and you don't want to speak about it, you are part of it. So all these politicians know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. They know that they will go to hell, but they want to draw all of you to that hell so that all of you can be in that hell. It is only few people that understand the game these people are playing. And when you understand the game they are playing, it is time for you to stand up and begin to speak. It is time for you to begin to get up and begin to condemn the evil they are doing. Once you get up and begin to condemn the evils, you are no part of their evil anymore. You are no part of their killings anymore. Your hand is pure. And the day of judgment, your name will not be in the book of murderers because you have been speaking. What you don't know is that the way God created this world, the way God created this world, or the way God make everything to be, you can be seen, it can be a sinner without knowing that you are a sinner. You can be sinning, you can be in a serious sin and you feel that you are normal. Your greediness can lead you to something you don't even know. The same place you see killer, the same place you see that killer, somebody that kills somebody, the same place you are going to stay with that person. And you will be asking yourself, but this person is a killer. How manage I am here with him? So we are going to be telling ourselves the truth. Because it has become normal for us to begin to blame the British. We blame British. We blame them. Always we come out to blame them. We say they are the one that caused everything. Now, are they the one that's stealing the money? Have you heard that a British man will come to Nigeria and they steal billions of dollars that are made for the country and they take it away? Have you heard that any Oyibo man will come into Nigeria and he steal billions into your government and they took the money away or hide the money? Have you heard it? Is there not the same people you call your leaders? The same people you call your leaders? Those people you say is your leaders. Are they not the ones that are stealing all these billions? Are they not the one settling down, stealing these billions? And you are busy helping them. Because the reason why these leaders in Nigeria are stealing and nothing and they feel comfortable. The reason why they are stealing and feel comfortable is because those people that are supposed to challenge them, those people that are supposed to brought them to book, those people that are supposed to bring them out are busy supporting them. So when you are busy supporting a criminal, what do you think the criminal will do? When you born a child and you know that that child is a criminal, and every time the child go out, he will carry somebody goat to come. He will go and steal somebody goat. When he is bringing the goat inside your compound, you open the door wide for him to come in with the goat. What are you trying to tell the world? What are you trying to tell the child? You are trying to tell him to continue. That what he's doing is good. That is exactly what you people are doing in Nigeria. Okay? Because if you are not supporting the criminal, you are part of the criminal. You and that child, both of you are thief. Both of you are criminal. It doesn't matter how you look at it. You are a criminal, the child is a criminal. That is it. Because when the child go out and steal people's goat and brought it home, you open the door and tell him to enter with the goat. You go to backyard, you slaughter the goat, you use it to do pepper soup. You will drink. And tomorrow the same child will go again. And he brought people fowl, come. You open door for him. You always welcome him whenever he steals. You welcome him. What are you trying to do? Are you not the part? You are the, when the problem will begins to come, when the cause, maybe one day now he will go and steal somebody, he will go and steal in a family, that he will lay curse upon that child. That child will brought the curse to your family. Strange things will begin to happen. In your family, strange things will begin to happen. And what will you do? You will begin to go to churches, begins to look for solution. He will begin to call God and begins to ask God why. Why will you ask God why? When you are the one that allowed the evil to come, that evil will not only consume you, that evil will wipe out your lineage. That is what the evil will do. God will not interfere. God will not come closer. Okay? God will not come closer. God will never come closer. If you like, do 100 days fasting and prayer. God will never come closer to that place. That evil must wipe you out. Because you are part of it. You are the part of the evil that is going on in Nigeria. Yes. The citizens of Nigeria are part of the evil. That's why I said that nothing happened to the land. Something is wrong with the people of that land. Something is wrong with all of them. And that is the reason why the evil you see will continue until all of you begins to retreat away from that evil. And it begins to control yourself. You begins to ask yourself questions. Why am I supporting this evil? It doesn't matter where you find yourself. You must say this is evil. And you must come together and fight that evil. That evil will be out. For evil to be out, it is a collective effort. Okay? It is a collective effort. Because if you don't fight it, that evil will be there. And that evil will be destroying all of you. Let us assume, okay, let us assume we say we want to be together. Let's say we want to be together. In union, yes, we can be together. We can build a good system. We can build a vibrant nation. We can build a vibrant country. And all we are asking is to build a vibrant country for our people, for the whole people, for all the masses, for the people. That is what we are, that is our agitation. That is the ideology we are talking about. To build a system that favors everybody. To build a good country. To give the people electricity, 24 hours electricity. To build every road that connects to where they are living. To give them a network. And to build good hospitals for them. To give them that which belongs to them. To use the resources that is in the land to build the country. Not one person stealing the resources. Not some group of people come together, sell the resources, steal the resources, and put it into their bag. That is our ideology. We are not. That is what we are fighting for. And tomorrow somebody will come out and tell you that person that is fighting for you is an idiot, is a miscreant. Have you asked the person? Have you asked the person that is calling Mazin Nnamdi Kanu a miscreant? Have you asked the person? Then, if you Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is a miscreant, who are you? Who are you? You are into this system all these years. You are into this game you are playing in Nigeria all these years. And your people is in darkness. and somebody come out to talk about the darkness, and you come out, you say that the person is a miscreant. If the person is a miscreant, then you that is in this system, who are you? That is the question you're supposed to ask the person. Whenever anybody come out and tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a miscreant, whenever anybody come out and tell you IPOB is a miscreant, you now ask the person, if these people is miscreant, who are you? What have you done? So that the person can explain to you what he have done. Yes, because before you call people's name, before you make an utterance against people, you must look at yourself now. You must look around you and see what you have achieved, what you have done to your people, that you don't want people to come and destroy. Is it when your people is living in darkness, people is living in abject poverty, people is living in pain and death, and somebody raise up and say, this thing you people are doing is very bad, it is time to change it, and they come out, you say the person is a miscreant, whereas you are the miscreant. You are the miscreant, and you are calling people that have their brain tight, you are calling them miscreant, and the people come out and support you. People come out and support you, supporting you to kill your own people, supporting you to unleash mayhem to your people. And tomorrow you come out, you are crying. How can you solve the problem when you are busy supporting a politician that's stealing billions, a politician that's stealing billions of dollars in your state, a government that's stealing billions in the country, and you are busy supporting them? You are busy clapping for them. Every year, every 4 years, you clap for them. Every 4 years, you clap for them. Then how can you solve the problems that is facing you and your children? Have you looked at your children? Have you looked around your community? Have you looked around your compound? Have you looked at your children? Have you seen do you know their future? Have you looked at your communities? Is it where you're supposed to live? Is it how your community is supposed to be? Is it the kind of environment you're supposed to live? These are the things you're supposed to be asking yourself. But many of you will not do that because of your greediness. Because of your wickedness and greediness, you will never do it. You will always rather to blame somebody. You will always focus blaming somebody. And the problem is that you know that what the person is doing is very good. The person is fighting for you. You know, in your mind, there is two types of spirit in every human being's life. Good and bad. These are the two spirits that control human being. It depends the one you have chosen to live with. These two spirit that is in you, you know that the true spirit will be telling you, it will be showing you that the person is doing right thing. But because of that evil you have in your mind, because of that evil thing you have, he must always come out to defend the lie. He must always come out to defend the bad thing. He must try every possible thing to defend the bad thing. Loretta Onochie. Loretta Onochie is in government, this government of Nigeria. And the same Loretta Onochie is an Igbo woman. He is in Aso Rock. They are killing their people in Biafra land. They are killing their people in Igbo land. They are committing atrocities in Igbo land, committing atrocities in Biafra land. The same Loretta Onochie is busy supporting those people that is killing his own people. And then fighting a man that is fighting for his people to be liberated. Then he will now. Many of you support him. Many of you support Loretta Onochie. That what he's doing is good. By helping the enemies to unleash mayhem to his people. Ibokwe is in Lagos, supporting the enemies to unleash their mayhem to his own people. Many of you are supporting him to do it. Then when you come to our land, those your politicians, senators, governors, local government chairman, councillors, your traditional rulers, All of you are busy in supporting them. You give them beautiful names. You are hailing them. When they have still your billions, when they have still billions of dollars, money that made to develop your land, money that made to build a better society for you, they have still the monies. They have still all this money. But you busy supporting them. When you are supporting them, what do you want? What do you think will happen in the land? What do you think now will happen? You are supporting criminals and you are expecting development. How can this development come? How can development come into your land? When you are like if somebody that have a child and your child will go and steal people's property and you open the door for that your child to come in with that stealing goods. Then tomorrow you are expecting good thing to come to your house. How can good thing come into your house? It is terrible thing upon terrible thing, cause upon cause that will come into your house. Nothing good will come. Have you seen those people in the villages that is praying for downfall of other people's families? Have you seen those kind of people in your villages, in your communities, in your families, that what they are doing is to pray? They can go to native doctor, do sham to make sure that the other man or Pekin will not prosper. Have you seen their own children? Do you see their children prosper? You will see how God will destroy that person, destroy the children, and the children will become useless. That is exactly what you are seeing in Nigeria. Because those people that are supposed to stand up, to talk, to fight this evil that is going on, they are into the same evil. They are working hand to hand with the evils, with the evil men and evil women. They are working hand to hand with the enemies, destroying their own people. And when they finish, they come out and speak English for you. They come out and tell you that Mazin Nandekani is a miscreant. IPOB is a miscreant. And you will be somewhere laughing. You will be somewhere praising them. You will be somewhere jacking yourself. Yes. Deal with them. Deal with them. You will be somewhere proud. Deal with them. When Nigeria government call IPOB terrorists, many of you back them up. Many of you supported it. Even today, some of you are coming out in social media talking rubbish. When you want to address Biafra, IPOB, you say IPOB, the terrorist organization. Now I ask you, what proof do you have to tell us that IPOB is a terrorist organization? Do you have any proof? What do you know the meaning of terrorist? Do you know what it takes for somebody to be a terrorist? You don't know it. You are in a darkness. Where anything you see, you support it. Because you are a mugu. You are a darkness. You are a darkness in self. There is a reason why they put you in darkness. So that anything they come to say for you, it goes. And they will continue to keep you in darkness. They will continue to unleash the darkness in you. So what they do, when they find out that you begin to understand what they are doing, they will give you this one and they will take the other one. They will give you this one and they will take the important one from you. When you have noticed that the important one have taken from you, they will also give you that one and take the other most important from you. This is how they will be playing this game for you until you find out, until you finally stop having any connection with all these criminals. When you finally stop having any connection with them, even if you are poor, even if you are suffering, even if you are suffering to the extent that you cannot afford even 1 square meal a day, but you will stop having any connection with all these politicians, that particular day, your problem will start to be resolved. And that is the reason why we are preaching this gospel. When you start cutting off every connection you have with all these people, even if you are dying for hunger, it is better you die for hunger than all these people to lead you to eternity hell. Than all these people to lead you in a place you will rot forever. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you something. They can jail you in this world, kill you in this world. It doesn't matter anything. These are the people who kill the flesh. Your most important thing is that your spirit. And that your spirit is what God is interested. It's not all this your useless miracle. All this nonsense all of you are doing in Nigeria. God doesn't have all the time for all those rubbish. Where are you going to stay eternity? Eternity. Where are you going to spend your eternity when the time comes? I know some of them come to deceive you and tell you, have you seen somebody that died and come back and tell us how that place look like? These are Satans. They must find something to confuse your mind. They must find something to make sure that they wipe your brain away. That brain God gives to you. They must find something to wipe it away and make you to reason the way they want. They will make you to be reasoning the way they want. Once they find out that you are reasoning the way they want, it is okay for them. But you don't know that you are the gods. You forgot that God said, I am God and you are gods. You have connection direct to God. You have your connection direct to God. God can easily tell you how you are going to live your life after this life. God can show you how you are going to live your next life after this physical life you are living. Because you have connection with God. Now, let me tell you, where is God? This God we are calling. Where he is living? Why did the same God doesn't live with us as a human being in this world? Why does God not live as a human being in this world with us so that we will be seeing him? Now, if they ask you, even all those people who have made inquiring how God look like or what God means, anytime you ask them where does God live, they will point up. They will tell you that God will live in heaven. But somebody will come and tell you, have you seen somebody that died and come back and tell us how those places look like? You see the madness in Africa. You see the madness in Nigeria. You see the reason why. Those people that know God are those white people, those Oyibos. And that is the reason why. When you go to their country, you see how they are developing their country. You see how they are building their country. You see how government is working. Many of you have witnessed it. Many of you are into Europe, into different places in the world. You see how government is working. Does it mean that your brain is different from those people? Does it mean that you are not a human being and those people are human beings? Does it mean that you are not connected for that thing God said? Let us tell ourselves the truth before it's too late for everybody. We have to tell ourselves the truth, and the time to tell ourselves the truth is now. How many of all these people have come out and stand to fight? They know the evil that is in Nigeria. They know that evil is in Nigeria. They know that this government you have in Nigeria for past 100 and something years never do well. They know that all these people are vultures. But how many of them have come out and stand and confront all these people? Have Nigeria come out and stand and confront these people? No. What are they doing? Fighting themselves. Once they come, give you money, they will tell you, fight your brother. The same way now they are using Wazirike. The same way they are using Wazirike now to fight Mazen and they can. Now they have done everything they can do to bring IPOB down. They have done everything they can do to bring Mazen and they can down. They have done all their best. They have even spent all the money they borrow in China, giving it to social medias. Let me tell you how terrible you are. Let me tell you how terrible you are in Nigeria. The money, you even went and borrowed money from another country, and you are giving it to big medias in the world. You were busy. Taking your money is supposed to use to build your land, and you were busy giving it to the countries. Giving it to the countries. You were even busy offering the resources in your land to another countries. Telling them to take it free. But let them not talk about Biafra. And tomorrow you come out, you say you are a human being. Tomorrow you come out, you will say you are a proud human being. You are not a human being. You are not a human being. How many times those countries, how many times have you seen those countries have problem, and they take their resources, offering it to other countries to take it free, or even go and borrow money from another country and give those countries, and tell them, don't talk about these people that is trying to correct what we are doing in our land. Have you seen it in the world? But in Nigeria is where you're seeing it. Nigeria is where you're seeing it playing out. And all this loan they are borrowing everywhere. Who are they keeping it for? You. You are the one that are going to pay it. You see the reason why they will brutalize you. You see the reason why they will brutalize you, kill you, destroy you. Make sure that you are not to anything. You see it? Because you think you have brain. When people come out and tell you IPOB is a miscreant, tell them no. Tell them that IPOB are intelligent. And tell them that IPOB have come to savage the people. Tell them that IPOB have come to take the people away from darkness and take them to light. Tell them that they are the miscreants. When you see them call IPOB terrorists, tell them no. Tell them that IPOB is not a terrorist. Tell them that they are the terrorists, terrorizing the system, terrorizing the people, killing the people. Tell them like that. And when you begin to confront them, I will tell you, your freedom will be very simple to get. Your freedom is already there. God have already given you the freedom, but he will still keep on dancing around the bush. Like the way all of you were busy dancing around the bush, you leave the mineral resources God give to you in Biafra land. You were busy chasing rat, chasing rubbish all over the places. And the people that know how to uproot that resources, then come into your land, they are taking the resources away from you. And many of you are busy opening television. You want to be a master on your own. You want to be chairman. You want to be known. You want to be director. You want to be a leader. You want to be political correct. Many of you now are running away from IPOB to go and open your own. So that you will open your own, you will become director of your own. And when you come out to speak, the first thing you will say, I am the owner of this television. I am the owner of this television. I am the owner, I am the founder of this, I am founder of that. What a rubbish. What a rubbish. Who cares? So if all of you now become leaders, who will now lead each other? No, if all of you become a leader, all of you, that nobody want to settle down. Nobody want to listen. Everybody want to be wise at a time. You see why the enemy is coming? Very simple. You see the reason why the enemy is coming? Very easy. And when they come, they will unleash their mayhem. They will also go. Nothing will happen. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You will bring the news for social media. You will still come out and analyze the problem, and you go. And tomorrow, the same enemy will come. They will operate and go. You are the one analyzing it for them. It is time we begin to know what is happening to us. It is time we begin to know exactly what is happening to us. This is 15 minutes past 11. We are Biafrans. And we must tell you the truth. So they are now using Owazirike. And I'm going to play it live now because yesterday I was analyzing what Owazirike is saying. But now I am going to show you that video. And then you will see what you are doing to yourself. Now you can know what is happening to you. I am going to show you different things now, so that you will understand what you are doing to yourself. Because judgment day will come. And it will be too late for you to cry. I must tell you the truth.
One of my friends, a very responsible friend of mine, he told me that on the...
I want you to listen to Owazirike. How they are using him in Nigeria now. Against IPOB. Against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Listen to him. So that he will see what Igbo man can do to his own brother.
This morning, I had a very disturbing news from one of my friends, a very responsible friend of mine. He told me that on the internet they were discussing me and some Yoruba friends who were saying that my house in Lagos, number 22, Ajijadidu Street, is occupied by IPOB members, and that they are armed, that they carry guns, that the house is inhabited by IPOB members, and they are armed. I didn't really take such information seriously until calls started coming. Up till now, people telling me that some policemen in Lagos are planning to storm my house in Ijesha-Tedo, number 22, Ajijadidu Street, to come and fish out the IPOB members staying in the premises, that they are armed. I'm so surprised. The security agencies should, through their intelligence, know that that is my house. And I'm not an IPOB member, and that IPOB members are not living in my premises, and that Chief Ralph Owazirike has nothing to do with IPOB. I'm surprised that this type of news is going around, and I have to say this because in Nigeria, anything can happen. I'm surprised. Please, Number 22, Ajitadidu Street, Ijesha Tedo, belongs to Chief Ralph Waziri. As a matter of fact, I've been living there. That was even where I started the struggle from. Nnamdi Kanu was once a member of MASOL. I opened the radio, Biafra London, and appointed him as the director of that radio. Rather than broadcasting the radio, he wanted to be the leader of the struggle. He tried to push me out. Since then, he has been on his own. From being a faction of myself, he crowned himself the supreme leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Myself and IPOB are not the same. He believes in violence. Myself believes in non-violence. I've been talking and kicking against his approach. So please, for those who don't know, moreover the Lagos security establishment, that place doesn't belong to IPOB. IPOB has no facility anywhere. They believe in guerrilla warfare and guerrilla type of activities. They have no offices. They have no offices. They meet in primary schools, secondary schools, or in canopies and all that. They believe in violence. We don't believe in violence. Nnamdi Kanu himself wants money and publicity. That's the only thing he cares for, and that makes him happy. As long as the news is all about him on a daily basis and money is flowing in, millions of people can go in for it, can die for it, doesn't care. So please, the security agencies in Lagos State, number 22 Ajiyadibu Street, Ijesha Tedo, belongs to Ralph Waziri. That place is not IPOB headquarters or IPOB office. That belongs to me, and that belongs to my family. Please don't go there for any reason. You may make your inquiries, do your investigations to find out whether that place is an IPOB hideout or anything.
All right. This is your brother. The man that told you that he want to get Biafra. The man that told you that he have 25 secrets to get Biafra for you. This is a man that told you he want to get Biafra from you. This is a man that he come out and said that he's fighting for Biafra restoration. Waziri. You can see him. You can see how he's fighting for your freedom. You can see how Waziri is fighting for your freedom. Now you begin to know who is destroying you as Igbo people and who is destroying you as a Biafra. Now you begin to know who you are. Now you begin to stand up for your upright. Now you begin to stand up to defend yourself. Now you begin to stand up to join the people that is fighting for your freedom. Not Ralph Waziri. Ralph Waziri is busy protecting his business. Ralph Waziri is busy protecting his mansion. Ralph Waziri is busy protecting his family house. Ralph Waziri is busy protecting every property he have in Nigeria, because it's his family business. That property is a family business for Waziri. Waziri is not fighting for any Biafra man. Waziri is not fighting for any Biafra woman. Waziri is not fighting for betterment of Biafra. Waziri is part of the problem that is destroying Biafra. And that is what you must know. You that come out to support Waziri, you that come out to speak ill against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you that come out to speak evil against a man that have in this struggle lost his mother, lost his father, lost everything because of this struggle. Now, you are busy supporting a man that is inquiring wealth all over the Nigeria, protecting his properties all over the Nigeria, telling you that he is fighting for you, telling you that he come out to fight for you. Now you begin to know who is your problem and who is your enemy. So when you see this kind of people tomorrow, you will know that they are the enemy you have. They are the reason why you will never have 24 hours electricity. They are the reason why you will never have good road. They are the reason why you will never have quality education. You will never have hospital. Nothing will work for your life until you stop to support all these criminals. Until you stop to support these criminals. Now you understand that Wazirike is part of those that is killing Biafrans. Okay? If you Wazirike can come out and tell you that he is in Nigeria and people were telling him that his house in Lagos have been occupied with IPOB. And this IPOB, they are heavily armed. They are heavily armed in his compound. Now, people have to go and ask Wazirike, who give those IPOB gun? And how did he know that is IPOB that is in his house with heavily armed? And the same Wazirike is in Nigeria telling you that somebody told him that his house in Lagos is occupied with the IPOB. And these IPOBs are heavily armed. They are heavily armed, staying in his house. And they are telling you that now IPOB is fighting a guerrilla fight. They don't have offices. They don't have offices. They are based off meeting in the school premises. They are busy meeting in the bush or whatever he is alleging that they are staying. Now you begin to understand. These are the people that is destroying your life. These are the people that is causing the confusion you are seeing in Nigeria. These are the people that is destroying the life and properties of people. Because Ralph Wazirike have become the tools that the Nigeria government is using. Because now, hence they have found out that everything they have planned against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not work. Now they try to use Wazirike. They want to use Wazirike to know if they are going to use Wazirike to cause the damages in IPOB. But not knowing that IPOB is well prepared and well organized. That the people like Wazirike are just a butterfly flying in a place, in a dangerous zone. So if the Nigeria government does not defeat IPOB, is it Ralph Wazirike, a greedy businessman, that will defeat IPOB? This is what you are going to ask yourself. If the Nigeria government as a whole have done their best against IPOB, and today they are on the ground. Today they are on the ground crying. Is it Ralph Wazirike? Is it Wazirike that will now come to defeat IPOB? Wazirike, you see the Wazirike. This is a man that told you that is fighting for Biafra. The same man are the one destroying Biafra today. The same man is the one killing Biafrans, joining the enemies to wipe Biafrans away in Biafra land. Ralph Wazirike are the one giving all the enemies information how they are going to eliminate Biafrans, because he's building properties across Nigeria. Because he's busy now building properties across Nigeria. So we will allow him to begin to destroy our people. So Ralph Wazirike are committing genocide in our land. And they have been committing this genocide, and they want to take the same genocide to Lagos State. They want to take it to Lagos State. So that now, when he caused this confusion in Lagos State now, our people now will be killed in Lagos State. That is what Ralph Wazirike is trying to do. He wants to cause this confusion in Lagos State. Because one Yoruba boy in England wanted to cause this confusion, and our people shut him down. Now, the same Fulanis have used Ralph Wazirike to tell the Lagos State that he house in Lagos, that IPOB have surrendered it. with a heavy arm. It is time to bring Ralph Wazirike and they ask him to go and produce those IPOB that surrender his house in Lagos with a heavy arm. Ralph Wazirike have to come out and produce those people. Because this Ralph Wazirike, this Wazirike is the person who told you that he have 25 secrets to bring Biafra. And now you are seeing the 25 secrets this man have to bring Biafra. Maybe before he finally bring Biafra, all the whole Biafra will go to their early grave. That is what Ralph Wazirike want to do. Ralph Wazirike want to kill Biafrans. Ralph Wazirike have been using Biafrans to make money. He have been using Biafrans. When you see this man Wazirike telling the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is looking for money, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is looking for famous, even if people are dying, he doesn't care. Now you look at into the activities of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu since 2015 up to today, you will know if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Ralph Wazirike who is now killing Biafrans. Is it Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is killing Biafrans or this Wazirike that is killing Biafra? When you watch this statement Wazirike make here, you will find out that Wazirike have been into the mask that is killing Biafrans. Wazirike is the one planning all the death you have in Biafra land. He is the one behind the mask, telling the Fulanis to come into our land, conniving with the governors in our place. The governors in Biafra land, they are using Ralph Wazirike to destroy our people. And today, the same man, the same Wazirike have become alive. He have come openly because our ancestors have brought him out. Now he has come out to show himself. He have come out to tell us, show himself who he is, who he truly is in Biafra land. So this Ralph Wazirike are the part of the problem, the part of the killings you see in River State. He is the one that he gingered the killings. He is the one that connived with Wike in River State to kill Biafrans in River State. All the killings you are seeing in Biafra land, it is this Wazirike that is behind the mask, committing all those atrocities. Even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in prison in Nigeria, is this same Wazirike they wanted to bring to come and testify against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his own brother. You see it? But tomorrow, many of you will be following this man. You don't know that this man is a deadly, this man is an evil, destroying life and properties of Biafra. And this is what he want to cause in Lagos now. He want to tell the government, Lagos State. You did hear what he said. The Lagos police establishment. The Lagos police establishment is not Nigeria. Now he's telling them that they should, what he's trying to tell them is that they should start now killing anybody. When they kill any Igbo man in Lagos now, this war will start. And the Wazirike is the cause of it. Wazirike is the cause of it. Because he have finally done the one of River State. He want to do the one in Lagos State. He have finally perfect the one in River State. Now he want to come to Lagos State to start killing Biafrans in Lagos State. And this one Wazirike is planning to do will not only destroy Wazirike, he will bring everything concerning Wazirike to the end. So every Biafrans should understand the enemy they have. Biafrans will begins to understand the enemies they have. For those of you that is following Wazirike, for those of you that think Wazirike have any good thing about you, for those of you that think Wazirike is doing anything to liberate you, I want to tell you now that the only thing Wazirike is doing is to put the chain more so that he will be a slave forever. That is what Wazirike is doing. Wazirike have nothing to do with the struggle of Biafra. Wazirike does not have anything to do with the betterment of our people. Wazirike does not have anything to do for the suffering Biafrans are suffering in Biafra land. Wazirike does not have anything to contribute to better the life of our people in Biafra land. What Wazirike is doing is to make sure that his business and his properties in Nigeria is secured. The life of Biafrans does not matter for Wazirike. So whenever Wazirike is telling you that he have 25 secrets to bring Biafra, tell Wazirike that he's a criminal. And that is exactly who he is. And now that we have seen who Wazirike is, it is time for Biafrans to switch in action to secure our land and secure our people. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafrans all over the world. Because what is happening to us is that we don't address issues. When issues are coming, when issues are happening, we feel less concerned. We cannot address it. We cannot bring that issue to light. We cannot analyze the issue before it begins to consume life of people. If I did not brought this issue now to address it, all of us will keep quiet, and tomorrow you will see killings in Lagos. They will be killing Igbo people in Lagos. They will not be killing Biafrans in Lagos, and they will know that it was wicked, that he gingered the killings that will happen in Lagos. The way he have gingered the one in River State. That many of you, many Igbo people now are coming out and saying that what Wike did in Lagos, in River State is very good. They are congratulating a murderer who have murdered their own people. They are congratulating their murderer, a man that have come up to destroy their own youth, destroy their own people. This is how you people have been leading the people of Biafra all these years. And that is the reason why when you go to our land, you will see electricity, you will see good road, you will see any infrastructure, you will see any development coming to that place. The only thing you will be seeing there is killing, raping, all manner of atrocities is what all these people are committing into our land. And tomorrow, many of our people will continue to back these people up. Many of our people will continue to help these people to commit all these atrocities in our land. And we are saying the time to stop all these atrocities is now. And that is what we are going to do. God bless Biafrans all over the world. Wazirike said that IPOB does not have any office. Wazirike said that IPOB believe in guerrilla war. Wazirike said that IPOB believe in violence. And he, Wazirike, does not believe in violence. And now, I want to ask Wazirike, since Mazen Nnamdi Kanu started this struggle, have you seen Mazen Nnamdi Kanu kill anybody in Biafra land? Have you seen IPOB leave what they're supposed to be doing and they're killing people? Even the meetings they organize in Biafra land, those meetings, it is you, Wazirike, that send their boys to go to that place to cause havoc in those places. Wazirike, when Wazirike come out and tell you that he sent his boys, he always come out to tell you that I send my boys. I send my boys. Have any Biafra asked Wazirike, these your boys you are sending, what are they doing in Biafra land? What are you sending them to do? What are you sending these your boys to go and do? Nobody have asked Wazirike, all these your boys you are sending to do something. You are always say you send them to do something. What are they doing? What do you send them to go and do? So now, these are the questions we need to be asking Wazirike. Because it is time we need to go and begin to investigate all these atrocities, all these killings that is happening in Biafra land, all these killings that is happening in Igbo land, all these killings that is happening all the corners of Biafra. It is time we begin to hold Wazirike accountable on it. Because Wazirike is always send his boys, and he always come out in open to tell us that he send his boys. It is time we begin to ask him, all these boys you are sending, what are you sending them to do? So that means when Wazirike send all those thoughts that he have trained to steal, to destroy, when they go and commit all the atrocities, when they go and finish, when they go and cause all manner of atrocities in our land, Wazirike will run out into social media and he will come and say that it's IPOB, it is Mazin Nandekano, it is this and that. Just like the one in now he is doing. This evil is planning now to say that he house in Lagos, that the people, somebody, a friend of his, a good friend of his, who was Wazirike now have a friend, a good friend for that matter. He said that a good friend of his call him and tell him that IPOB surrender his house in Lagos with heavy arm. That means Wazirike, you have house in Lagos, you have a property in Lagos, but you don't know the people that is living in that your property. You don't know the people that is around that your property. Wazirike, are you not a criminal? By telling us that you have a property in Lagos and you don't know the people that is living in that your property. Wazirike, because now you think you can cause problem in Lagos. You think you can also send your boys in Lagos to go and cause confusion in Lagos. And you have run out. You have come out now and you are saying that it's IPOB that have surrendered your house in Lagos and with heavy arms. Because you want to cause the problem in Lagos. Wazirike, that your problem, that thing you want to cause will never work. Because we have already understand the plan and the evil you are committing in Biafra land. Wazirike, we have already understand it and they can never work again. Oh, hey, Biafra. So people should go and meet Wazirike because it's only the person that mess that he know that the mess is smelling. It is only the person that mess that he know that that mess is smelling. When you see somebody in the group of people and begins to ask who mess, that means that person is the one that messed the mess before he begins to ask who mess. So Wazirike, all the atrocities under all these years, all the atrocity you are committing all these years, God have been bringing you to light this time around. And this is how you will expose yourself finish. You are going to expose all those boys you are using in Nigeria. You are going to expose yourself. And we are going to hold you accountable. And you are going to tell us what you are using, what are you using all those boys to do in our land. Mazin Nandekano does not have boys. What Mazin Nandekano is a leader of indigenous people of Biafra. And we are the indigenous of Biafra. We all are indigenous of Biafra. Mazin Nandekano does not have any thoughts. He doesn't have any boys anywhere. It is we Biafrans that's supporting him. We are telling him that we are the one that make him our leader. We Biafrans. So, but you, Wazirike, you are a criminal in our land and you have boys. You are not speaking for Biafrans. You are not doing any work for Biafra. You have your thoughts in Biafra land and you are using those your thoughts you have in our land. You are using it to perfect your evil in Biafra land. And Wazirike, the time to brought you for book has come. And the Biafrans have to look into your issues. Biafra have to look into your issues and settle your case before it's too late for all Biafrans. God bless Biafrans all over the world. Oh, hey, Biafra. Oh, hey, Biafra. So now you understand what Wazirike is doing. Now you understand what Wazirike is doing in Nigeria. Wazirike have become the killer of Biafrans. The only thing Wazirike is doing now is once Hausa Fulani give him money, he will incite war. He will incite killings in other state where he knows that Biafrans are living, where he knows that Igbo people are living. He will incite war there because that is what the Fulanis told him to be doing now. The Fulanis are using him to be killing Biafrans all over the places. So Hence, he have done the one of River State. He want to do the one in Lagos. Because they pay him to do that. And they want to do it. But Locke have run against Wazirike. Okay? That plan Wazirike have to unleash mayhem to Igbo people and to Biafrans in Lagos. That a plan have failed. And that is plan is going to be failing now. Because Biafrans is going to monitor Wazirike and his activities in Biafra land. Biafrans are going to be monitoring Wazirike now and monitor all Wazirike activities in Biafra land. When you see Wazirike in that video speaking, you find out that he is speaking like a frustrated person, a man that he have been defeated. And you know, a man that have been defeated can do anything to regain his power. That is what Wazirike is doing. He want to do anything possible. He want to do everything he can do within his power to make sure that IPOB become relevant. That is what Wazirike is trying to do. But not knowing that even the people that send him, they have tried. They didn't succeed. Is it a criminal, a rope, a greedy man like Wazirike that will now come and do something against IPOB and go and succeed? Wazirike can never even come closer. How much more to succeed? Because we are Biafrans. We are Biafrans. That IPOB you are hearing is indigenous people of Biafra. Whether you belong to the struggle, whether you are into the IPOB, you are not into the IPOB, immediately they measure IPOB. You are part of it. Because you are indigenous people of Biafra. I am indigenous people of Biafra. Okay? That is what IPOB mean. We don't know the meaning of Masop. We don't know what BEAM is all about. So Wazirike that formed BEAM, Wazirike that formed Masop, only him and his cohort can go and tell the world what BEAM or what Masop mean. We are talking about the indigenous people of Biafra, which is IPOB. It is Biafrans. And the leader of IPOB is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. So Mazen Nnamdi Kanu never come out one day and tell you, I am a leader of one organization. I am a leader of one organization. No. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu come out, he come out as a leader of Biafrans. He speak for Biafra. And all these years, he have been speaking about Biafra restoration. He have been speaking about the evil that Nigeria government is penetrating in Biafra land. He have been talking about the killings. Wazirike and the other governors in our land are killing our people. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have been speaking about our bad road. Our seaport, they have closed. The reason why we don't have international airport, or even the one we have, the reason why international flight will not come there, or fly from that place to another country. Our leader have been speaking about it. The reason why our waterways is not clean, so that ship will be coming in. This is the issue Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have been addressing all these years, trying to tell the world what is happening in our land. But Wazirike is busy protecting his house in Lagos and protecting all the hotel he's building and all the properties he's acquiring in Biafra land in the name that he's fighting for Biafra. Wazirike can never fight for Biafra. Wazirike is busy deceiving those people he can deceive. And Wazirike can never be a leader of Biafra. Impossible. Impossible. Wazirike can never. You hear him say that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu kick him out. It is not Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that kick you out, Wazirike. It is God that kick you out. Because God see the evil plan you have for Biafra. And that is the reason why he kick you out. The same was Rike saying now that the Mazi IPOB does not have any foundation. They don't have any office. But you don't know that this IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, is already registered in UN. You don't know that they are already registered in UN. They have branches in other countries. And those countries respect them. And they are respecting the laws of all those countries. But it was Rike who does not have a place where he call his office. If it's not in his mansion where he built, that he always come out to do video. We come out and tell you that indigenous people of Biafra does not have office. Was Rike is telling anybody that want to know that indigenous people of Biafra doesn't have office. That they are meeting in the school, they are meeting in the field. It is time all of us begins to understand what is happening to us. Those enemies that surrender us, what they want to do is to eliminate the lineage of Biafrans. If they see any means they will use to wipe Biafrans out, they could have done it. But we will not give them the chance to do it. We will not allow them to do anything because we have already seen them. And we will continue to tackle them. We will continue to fight them both spiritual and physical until our freedom is finally given to us. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafrans all over the world.
pụtara ya ụzọ ọ bụkwa gị chibatara ya ụlọ ị na-akpa agwa dịka aha gị si ada ọchịchị ị na-achị achị ndị ichi bara n'ili apụtabeghị ma ewezuga Jizọs Kraịst ọkpara Chineke. Ndị ichi pụrụ otu ukwu bụzi osisi ka ha ji adọla ije. Ndị ichi tụrụ n'ala ọtụtụ ka gbọtọ n'ute ọrịa. Ndị ichi gara n'oche ọchịchị enweghị ezumike. Ndị ichi bara n'ụlọ mkpọrọ amụtala na ezigbo aha gị bụ ọtọmegbu m. Ọchịchị ị na-emezi ala, ị na-emebi ala, ị na-emezi obodo, ị na-emebikwa obodo, ị na-enye akụ, ị na-eri akụ. Ọchịchị ị na-eyi egwu. Chineke o kwesịghị ka ọchịchị kowa ya obi n'elu n'ihi na ihe Chineke sị ka anyị mee bụ nke a dịka m na-agụpụta n'akwụkwọ Pita nke mbụ isi 2 amaokwu nke 17 sọpụrụnụ mmadụ niile, hụnụ otu ndị bụ ụmụnna n'anya, na-atụnụ egwu Chineke, na-asọpụrụnụ eze unu. Ọ bụrụ na anyị nwere ike ịmụta nke a, ebe ọbụla ọchịchị chibara anyị ga-anọ ebe ahụ fee Chineke, hụkwa onwe anyị n'anya, sọpụkwara eze anyị. Chineke anyị, onye iche isi niile dị n'ogwe aka ya, arịrịọ anyị bụ nke a, onye nwe anyị, ka ị mee ka ndị ọchịchị obodo anyị ghọta na akị na mmanụ bụkwanụ nwanne, na ọ bụ naanị nchere gbara ha oke, na ha kwe ka anyị bụrụ otu mkpụrụ, ha ga-abụ mmanụ, anyị abụrụ akị. Ajụ ka anyị bụrụ otu mkpụrụ, a ga-ewezuga ha n'etiti anyị, ghee ha bụ ndị na-agba mmanụ n'ite ọkụ, were nkume tipịa nchere ahụ na-akpa oke n'ebe anyị na ha nọ, mee ka anyị bụ akị nwere onwe anyị. Chineke anyị, kọwara ha okwu a, ka ha kwe ka anyị zobe onwe anyị n'okpuru ha, bụrụ otu mkpụrụ nwere mmanụ na akị, na-agaghị n'ite ọkụ na n'elu ahụhụ nkume. Anyị rịọrọ nke a n'aha Jizọs Kraịst eze anyị. Amen.
As we are about to close this program, this hour, we are going to thank our Lord. We are going to thank God Almighty for giving us the wisdom and the understanding to know and to dictate our enemies among us. This is what we have come to do. We are born for this. We are born for this, and we are going to do it. Our people must be saved. Our people must be secured. We are going to pray for Chukwu Okike Abiama. We are not going to speak in tongue. We hate it speaking in tongue. We hate speaking in teeth. We are going to pray for our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And we are going to pray for those veterans of Biafrans who have been doing everything within their powers to help our people to restore Biafra. Even those our brothers and sisters who have died in this struggle, we are going to pray for them. We are going to tell Chukwu Okike Abiama to keep on destroying our enemies. Anywhere they find our enemies, they should be exposing them. Because the enemy of Biafrans must be exposed. It doesn't matter where they hide themselves. One day, the spirit of our ancestors will expose them, and we will know the people that is our enemies. Just like today, we have known that Wazirike is one of the enemies, or one of the greatest enemies that is destroying Biafrans. We have known it. And Wazirike can never bring division between Oduduwas and Biafrans. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been trying every possible best to bring Oduduwas and the Biafrans together, to make them to know that they come from one place, to make them to know that it is language that divide them. It is those people that want to divide them and rule them that come to separate them. Today, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been doing everything possible to unite Biafrans and Oduduwas together. But you have a man that told you that he have 25 secrets to bring Biafra for you, protecting his properties that is in Lagos. And they try to kill people, try to cause confusion between Oduduwas and Biafrans in Yoruba land, because he built one house in Lagos. He wants that house he built in Lagos to kill Biafrans and they kill Oduduwa. Because what Wazirike is trying to do, when he instigated the war in Oduduwa land now, Biafrans, Oduduwas will be killing Biafrans and Biafrans will be killing Oduduwa. Because the Fulanis have understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing everything possible to unite Biafrans and Oduduwa. And when that thing have finally done, Hausa Fulani will no longer dictate for Oduduwas and Biafrans what they are going to do. And they know that that is coming faster. So what they do, they went and collect Wazirike, because they have been feeding Wazirike all these years. They have been giving Wazirike money to build a hotel all these years. So it's time for you to use Wazirike. All those things they have been giving Wazirike, we have never seen. All those things they have the properties and money they have been giving to Wazirike all these years, that Wazirike is hiding. It is time for the Fulanis to use Wazirike, and they feel that they can use Wazirike to cause confusion between Oduduwas and Biafrans. And that is why they are using Wazirike today. Fulanis are now using Wazirike. Those your politicians are now using Wazirike to instigate war against Biafrans and Oduduwa in Lagos. And that is the place where Wazirike want to aim his evil plan. But he don't know that he come late. Wazirike have come late, because no Oduduwa's elders and their youth that will listen to anybody that want to instigate war against Biafrans and Oduduwa again. Because Biafrans and Oduduwas have been united, and we will continue to preach. We are going to continue to preach this freedom of Oduduwas and Biafrans to unite, so that when we finally unite, we can now come out from this darkness and build a great future, a great country for our children and for our generations to come. That is what our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. You never come out one day and hear our leader protecting one building, he have in Nigeria. No, he's always looking for every means to unite the people, to make sure that he tell them the reason why they have to come together and build a strong country for the children and for their generations to come. And many of our people and many of Oduduwa people are beginning to understand what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is preaching. Even all the middle belt, even some Hausas in the north, they have been seeing what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is crying for these years. And many of them have been coming out now to make sure that they unite together and chase this common enemy that have been destroying their life all these years. But now, those enemies are now coming out to use Wazirike. But Wazirike come late. All his plan can never work in Biafra land again. All his plan can never work in Oduduwa again. So Oduduwas and Biafrans have been united together, and they will continue to unite, because once they finally unite, Chukwu Okike Abiama will now open that door of liberty, that door of joy, that door of peace, that door of development, that door of success for Duduwas and Biafrans to build a country that their children and their generations will be proud of. And that is what we are doing. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafrans all over the world. And we use this opportunity to say, may God Almighty bless our leader wherever he is. Our God will continue to bless him, to guide him, to protect him in every areas of his life. Anybody that is planning evil against him, that person will be destroyed. Anybody that raises his hand against him, that hand will be condemned. Any mouth that want to rise against him, that mouth will be condemned. Anybody that want to dig any hole against him, the person that dig the hole will fall inside that hole. Anybody that dig any grave against Mazen Nandekano will be the one to fall inside that grave. This we pray in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Ise, 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 Ise.
Italian